What's up, everybody? Guy DeMarco here, coming to you with an update on the snake charmer target. I told you guys I would do that, give you guys an update and a little bit of a range report. So this past week, last Saturday, sometime this last week, the days have kind of run together. I think it was Saturday. Me and the boys went out to the range and shot the snake charmer. All right, this is from Crossroads Precision Rifle LLC. Once again, if I screw up the name, I'm going to put it down below with their actual company name and their website. So here's snake charmer. I don't want to tell you too much about how this thing's put together, but you got a weight at the bottom, you got a styrofoam floating ball, you got a long rod, and then you got your steel target. Now, when this thing got to me, it was raw steel. I painted it white, not a big deal. However, it was perfectly round. And after, I don't know how many rounds, it's no longer round, right? I had it in a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket, and it stood the test, right? Am I super worried about the target getting deformed? No, not really. It's a mild steel. It's not hardened. If it was hardened, it would shatter. I'm not going to put anything inside of it to try and keep it from bending because, one, I want to be able to replace it, and two, I just don't care. I can call these guys up and order a new head or order a ball if I need to, styrofoam floater, whatever it may be. I can probably pick them up locally if needed, right? So went out. I'm going to drop some video in one of the corners over somewhere. Utilize my phone scope to pick up the image of me not only shooting it with through the scope with scope vision, but also on the phone scope of just the target actually swinging and moving amongst the target. So this thing is floating off the buoyancy, and as you shoot it, it rocks back and then kind of does craziness, right? So it's a moving target. It's difficult to hit. It's fun. It's awesome. A lot of people ask, well, I'm worried about shooting at a round target as it's moving, hitting off and splashing off the side. I only saw through my scope one round that hit it and did kind of deflect off a little bit, but you're going to have that if a target's bladed or anything else like that. As long as the rounds are going downrange, nothing's coming back at us, I don't really care. One thing that other people said is it's going to hit the floater. Now, granted, I'm trying to show you guys. There we go. The rounds did come back or shoot downward and impact the actual styrofoam. Still stayed afloat. Nothing happened. People were super worried about shooting the target. Once again, not a big issue. We do have some residual bullet fragments from the rounds. I'm not super worried about that. I could have dumped it out at the range and called it a day, but I saved it so I could show you guys. That's after, a couple hundred rounds. Yeah, sure, some of it probably fell out in my truck, so I was driving home, but not super worried about it. Didn't shoot the bucket, which was awesome. I mean, this thing sits, depending on your water level, about another foot to a foot and a half above said target or said bucket. All right, so not only will you guys be seeing this at the January course of fire, I'm probably going to keep it in the course of fire with different iterations, different target setups, different distances throughout the remainder of the Altus NRL 22 series season. However, you are going to see this target in our season finale, which is April 26th, 2020. Go ahead and register online. You can sign up at altusshooting.com underneath competitions, Altus NRL 22 series. Sign up for the finale. The prize table is kicking. We've got Vortex. We've got Curtis Tactical Suppressors and Rifles, Cold Tac, Mongoose 2 Actual. We've got Switchview. We've got Applied Ballistics. We've got Voodoo Gunworks is the title sponsor. So lots of great companies coming together. CNH Precision Weapons out of Georgia. Buck Holly really came through for us and donated some stuff not only to the club but to the prize table. So once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. But show up, register. If you're in the Southeast, come down, shoot with us. It's going to be a great time. If you guys need info on equipment or anything else like that, hit me up. Hit up the NRL 22 page, Facebook, Instagram. Ask your questions there. Love to chat with you guys. Hit me up, and we'll see you at the range.